Daniel's Magical Journey Through Neverland with Peter Pan. Once upon a time in a land not so far away, there lived a young boy named Daniel. Daniel was 7 years old and had an incredible imagination. One night, as Daniel was getting ready to go to bed, he noticed a sparkling light outside his window. Curious and full of wonder, Daniel opened the window and to his amazement, there stood Peter Pan and his best friend Tinker Bell. "Hello Daniel," said Peter Pan with a mischievous grin. "Would you like to come with us to Neverland?" Daniel's eyes widened with excitement. "Yes, please," he replied without hesitation. "All you need to do is believe and follow us," said Peter Pan. He sprinkled a little bit of pixie dust from Tinker Bell over Daniel, and suddenly, Daniel began to float. With a little bit of guidance from Peter Pan, Daniel found himself soaring through the night sky, heading towards the second star to the right, straight on till morning. As they flew through the clouds, Daniel saw the breathtaking sight of Neverland coming into view. It was a place filled with lush forests, sparkling rivers, and endless possibilities for adventure. Peter Pan led Daniel to a clearing where the lost boys were playing and laughing. "Welcome to Neverland, Daniel," said Peter Pan. "This is where you'll learn the importance of courage, friendship, and believing in yourself." Daniel felt right at home with the lost boys. They introduced him to all the wonders of Neverland, the Mermaid Lagoon, the Indian camp, and even the mysterious Skull Rock. Each day was a new adventure, and Daniel's heart swelled with joy and excitement. One day, Peter Pan and Daniel decided to explore the deeper parts of the Neverland forest. As they ventured further into the dense trees, they came upon an old, abandoned pirate ship. Peter Pan recognized it instantly. "This is Captain Hook's ship," he whispered to Daniel. "Isn't Captain Hook your enemy?" asked Daniel, feeling a bit nervous. "Yes, he is," replied Peter Pan. "But don't worry, Daniel. With courage and determination, we can outsmart him." Just as Peter Pan finished speaking, the ground beneath them began to shake. The darkness of the forest seemed to deepen, and from the shadows emerged Captain Hook and his band of pirates. "Ah, Peter Pan," sneered Captain Hook. "Back again, I see. And who is this?" "A new friend." "This is Daniel," said Peter Pan confidently. "He's brave and strong, and he's going to help us defeat you once and for all." Captain Hook laughed menacingly. "We shall see about that," he growled. The pirates surrounded Peter Pan and Daniel, swords drawn and ready for battle. Daniel felt a surge of fear but remembered Peter Pan's words about courage. Together, he and Peter Pan fought bravely against the pirates, using their wits and agility to outmaneuver them. With a little help from Tinker Bell, who created distractions with her pixie dust, Peter Pan and Daniel managed to get the upper hand. They tied up Captain Hook and his pirates and sent them sailing away on a tiny raft, far from Neverland. As the sun set over Neverland, Peter Pan turned to Daniel. "You were amazing, Daniel. You showed great courage and never stopped believing in yourself." Daniel beamed with pride. "Thank you, Peter. I couldn't have done it without you and Tinker Bell." Peter Pan nodded. "That's what friends are for. And remember, no matter where you go, always believe in yourself and never stop dreaming." With those words, Peter Pan and Tinker Bell flew Daniel back home. As Daniel climbed into bed, he knew that he would always carry the lessons he learned in Neverland with him. He would always have the courage to face his fears, the strength to believe in himself, and the joy of having wonderful friends by his side. And from that night on, Daniel's dreams were filled with the magical adventures he had in Neverland, alongside Peter Pan and Tinker Bell, forever reminding him of the power of believing in himself. The end.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.